With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live. Welcome to all those joining us as we kick off another round of thrilling Formula 2 racing at Imola. Imola's unusual in that it runs anti-clockwise, taking in 19 turns along its 3.1 miles of tarmac. 9 of those are right-handers, with the remaining 10 as left-handers. Now, the F2 drivers here today need to keep in mind the elevation. Pay attention to turn 7. A slow exit from here will lose a driver a lot of time as they struggle to accelerate uphill. As the engineers make their last inspection of the cars, let's take a look at today's grid order for the race. Ace lines up on pole position, and it's Jan de Ruvela in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hauger, Iwasa, Ollie Behrman, Leclerc, Pourchaire, Doohan, Vesti, Brad Benavides, Correa, for sure, Enzo Fittipaldi, Clement Novalak, Hadjar, Miney, Stanek, Victor Martins, Boschong, Nissani, Maloney, and Amory Cordial completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
Well, uncertainty is what strategy is all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. this up. Well done. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. Tyre condition still looking good. Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race. The final lap of the race, final lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 24.8 seconds. You're in first position, front of the pack. Deruvala's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh, super soft tyres. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.0 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh, super soft tyres. They're currently 16th. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Your last lap time, 1:35.7.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for High Tech GP today.
Have you seen one quite as dominant as that, Jakesy? I'm not sure I have. They led every single lap of that one, lights to flag.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? What a fantastic victory for High Tech GP. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.